intelligence service!
A traitor in the Secret Service, and no one knows how to flush him out!
A traitor in your service, Francis? That's the first I've heard of it.
Philip, we're friends, but there are some things I can't tell you. I work in the Secret Service. Remember?
It doesn't seem all that secret to me, laddie. Splashed all over the front pages like that.
No, indeed. I wish it were otherwise, believe me.
Good evening, Professor. Good evening, Captain.
Ah, Pomerol 47. It rejoices the heart, doesn't it?
What? Oh, quite a delightful wine.
Oh, Francis, give it a rest. Of course this affair has you upset and worried. But relax for an evening or you'll get an ulcer.
Let's talk about something else. Aren't you going up to Ardmure Castle soon for a seminar with the top scientists in the kingdom? You must be looking forward to it.
Very much. I'm flattered they invited me. Look at that. In such an idyllic setting, the seminar will feel like a holiday.
A holiday? That would do me a world of good. If my problems become too hot to handle, I'll take a holiday at my cousin Virginia's.
Virginia? I didn't know you had a cousin, Virginia.
Virginia Campbell. She runs a bed and breakfast in Shonbury, New York. Remember that address, Philip?
By all means, if you wish. I'll make a note of it.
No. Don't write it down. Memorize it. You can do that, can't you?
Of course. Why make such a song and dance about it?
Sorry, I can't say any more. Yep, I'd better go home, Philip. I have to be up early tomorrow.
May I see your pass, please?
It's obvious he's not going to talk. Even if he does, what does he know?
He's one of the small fry, like all the others we've caught. I doubt if he knows anything.
Be that as it may, gentlemen, the minister is growing impatient. He's sending his secretary over this morning to interview the prisoner. That's him now. Come in. May I introduce Sir Harold Smith, private secretary to the Home Secretary.
Gentlemen.
For the third and last time, Jennings, who placed...
For the third and last time, Captain, I have no idea who put the message in that statue. I already told you that.
Church, what's the latest from the lab? We have photos of everyone who came within touching distance of the statue before he showed up.
Unfortunately, the films were wiped out before we could develop them.
That's deplorable, Colonel.
Yes, indeed, sir. Deplorable.
Colonel, we're in luck. We managed to salvage a few slides, sir.
Ah, something new. Let's take a look.
This statue is in St. James Park.
We know that, Church. What is new?
Jennings took the message out of that crevice. But 15 minutes earlier, a man walked right up to the statue and touched it. We thought it was odd, so we photographed him. There he is. He's slipping something or other into the crevice. I'll try to refocus, zoom in on his face.
Blake!
It's him. But that's ridiculous.
Captain, is that you?
Of course not. I admit there's a superficial resemblance, but it's a blurred photo, and besides...
That may be, but until we're sure, you're under arrest. Church, disarm him.
Sorry, Captain, but...
Church?
Hand over your gun.
Do as you're told, Captain.
Back off, all of you!
Don't be a fool, Captain.
Face the wall. The key to the handcuffs.
What the devil is...
Come on now, let's go. Stay where you are. And Church, don't try anything.
Give up now, Blake.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Captain, surrender! You haven't a hope!
get off. I need that. I've no time to argue.
The gate! Close the gate! No! Don't touch the gate!
Make up your mind!
Hang on tight, Jennings!
One moment, sir.
What's going on here?
Let him through. Come in, Professor. We were expecting you. We're sorry to have dragged you away from your work, Mortimer. I sent for you because I thought
By the tartan of Clan MacGregor, what's going on here?
You'll find out soon enough. It's time for the news.
Captain Francis Blake, head of Section MI5 of the Intelligence Service, is charged with high treason. Unmasked by surveillance camera, he fled from Scotland Yard this afternoon, opening fire on his second-in-command. And this just in, Blake recently withdrew £30,000 from a secret fund to sort...
Have you heard enough?
Blake is a traitor? He was bought? I don't believe it.
I didn't either at first, but now...
Hey, look at this! The head's been broken off and glued back on.
Open it up.
Do no such thing. That's part of Blake's collection and...
Bingo.
What more proof do you need, Professor?
Believe me, I'm sorry, Professor, but as of now, you and your home are under surveillance.
What'll happen to Blake if you find him?
Oh, we'll find him all right. Alive or dead.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mortimer is in on this.
Blake is in serious danger. I have to find him. It's vital. But where?
If my problems become too hot to handle, I'll take a holiday at my cousin Virginia's. Virginia Campbell. She runs a bed and breakfast in Shawnebury, near York. Remember that address, Philip?
A brand new cousin and a thick fog of mystery. He was trying to pass a message, give me a lead. Let's see when there's a train leaving for York. Don't be so naive, you're a fool. The line is tapped. In fact, oh, now that's an idea.
Control to Kendall, control to Kendall. The professor has just sent out for his dinner. Do you read?
Loud and clear, Control. Company's coming.
We're about the same size, aren't we?
I suppose we are, sir, but...
So how would you like to earn £50, young man?
50 quid? What would I have to do?
Nothing, really. Listen, this is the deal.
Hey, you! Hold it, chum! No good. The bird has flown.
Look, sir!
He's all played out. Really, Professor, a man your age shouldn't run like that. And what a simple-minded plan. Did you think we'd fall for...
Bye now.
We've been had.
Oh, shut up!
The Blake affair. Read all about it. Double agent on the run. Hot off the presses. Double agent on the run. The latest on the Blake affair.
Your attention, please. The train for York will depart on schedule at 10:51 p.m. The train for York will leave at 10:51 p.m.
Are you sure these friends of yours will be on time?
They're always on time. See? What did I tell you?
Get in quick.
Odd. This train doesn't usually stop here.
Please be prepared to show some identification.
This is all very well, but how am I to get where I'm going?
Problems with the coppers, Governor? May I ask where you're bound?
Well, to York. I must get to York.
Ah, nothing could be easier. Climb in, Governor.
Are you sure?
Of course I am. I ride this line all the time. Come on, Gov, all aboard.
I'll never understand how I get into these things. And where is poor old Francis now?
Don't worry, lads. It isn't a roadblock, just a level crossing.
Are we nearly there?
Another hour or so. We'll be there by dawn.
I can't wait for dawn.
"6 a.m. on the nose. Is that on time or what?"
You have the goods?
Charming trip, old boy. But I wouldn't want to do it every day.
Good to see you, Captain Blake. If you wouldn't mind handing over your pistol.
Out of the question. Why should I?
Ah, come on, Captain. Be nice, can't you?
Do it slowly. Thank you so very much, Captain.
But why? Are you mad? You filthy scoundrel! Ulrich!
Oh, really, Captain? Don't be so upset. He served his purpose. What do you expect? Now, Blake, it's your turn to do the same.
Hey, Gov, wake up.
Huh? What? What was that?
We're almost at York.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Better jump before we pull into the station.
Thanks. I will.
Best of luck, Governor.
I'm filthy. Let's hope no one notices. I'd rather keep myself to myself, but I have to ask my way.
There are new developments in the Blake affair. Captain Blake's best friend and suspected accomplice, Professor Mortimer, has disappeared and is being sought by police. Here is his description. 5 feet 11, 180 pounds, red hair, and
What'll it be,
beard.
sir?
If you see anyone answering this description, immediately.
Hey, you! My bicycle! Stop! Thief! Stop, I say! Someone call the police! Stop!
Ah, a roadblock.
Trapped by that fiend Ulrich. That certainly wasn't part of my plan.
Your dinner wear, sir. I think it'll fit. The Colonel invites you to dine with him this evening, just the two of you.
At last. This must be the place.
Come in, Professor Mortimer. Huh? You're just in time for tea. No, Professor. I'm not Captain Blake's cousin. I'm an agent in his secret network.
Secret network? What do you mean?
None of his superiors know about it. Blake believes the traitor is high up in the hierarchy. So he thought by stirring things up and pretending he was the traitor, he might unmask them all.
But then, he has no protection.
No one knows what he's doing except me and his assistant, Church. They staged his arrest and then arranged his escape.
I trust you have the palate to appreciate my cook. He's an artist of pure genius.
Spare me the clever chit-chat. Why did you have Jennings killed?
And with your pistol, too, remember. That's the cream of the jest. They'll hold you responsible.
Ulrich, you are a miserable rogue.
But you must admit I'm not stupid. Who were you trying to fool by posing as a traitor? Mind you, it wasn't a bad idea. Free Jennings, he runs home, you follow him and infiltrate the network. Unfortunately, you stubbed your toe on me.
Exactly what is your role in this network, Ulrich?
Ah, remember curiosity killed the cat?
Now an update on the Blake affair. The police have discovered the body of Jennings in a vacant lot. The two escaped together, and apparently the captain then gunned him down in cold blood. Colonel Cartwright, head of the intelligence service, and Sir Harold Smith, secretary to the minister, are on the scene.
The intelligence service trusted Captain Blake entirely, so his betrayal is all the more serious. We intend to make an example of him.
Blake was a traitor. He's become a criminal, and the
By the tartan of Clan MacGregor, how dare they condemn him?
To update, this report just in. First, Blake disappeared, then Professor Mortimer, and now Blake's assistant, John Church, has done likewise.
So that's why I haven't had any news. Church was responsible for all our radio liaison. I'm very worried, Professor.
This unusual mission, entrusted to me by a foreign power that shall remain nameless, will take place at Ardmere Castle. Perhaps you know it?
Yes, I think so.
I know you do. I'm sure your good friend Mortimer must have mentioned it because he's one of the 5 physicists invited for this very morning.
Oh, yes. Now I remember.
Well, the stupid man has decided to go searching for you instead. I read that in the paper.
Good old Philip. He must be in touch with Virginia.
Be that as it may, Blake, you know nothing of my role in the network.
Just as you didn't know I was the double agent feeding data to the network. That's precisely why it works so well, you see. No one knows who's who.
You may have a point, Blake. Come with me. So you really turned traitor, Captain Blake. What could possibly motivate the great Captain Blake to do such a thing?
Money, of course. What else?
That's fair enough. I'm virtually sure I believe you. And I have an absolutely foolproof way for you to prove I'm right.
Church!
I kidnapped your sidekick. Just a precaution, to be on the safe side.
Get to the point, Ulrich. What do you want?
Nothing could be simpler. I just want you to execute him for me, that's all.
Captain, you wouldn't. You're not going to.
Sorry, old man.
We'll let you get on with it. I don't want to watch, but I'll be listening. There's a single bullet in the gun. You have 60 seconds, that's all.
No! Captain! Please!
Please, don't shoot!
Poignant situation, isn't it?
Very.
No! I beg you!
Well done, Blake. Let's go and look. Hands up!
Nice work, Captain.
Come on, Church. This is going to be tricky. But maybe we could...
Fire! Help!
Hey, you! Over here! In the cellar! Get me out!
Is that you, boss? What are you doing down there?
Get me out of here! Go through the garage, you cretin!
Two of you, come with me! We have to save the boss!
Bingo! It worked!
Yes, I think they're starting to panic.
Come on, Church.
Stay calm. Get out of here before the police and the firemen show up.
Blue Parrot to Black Stallion. Read you loud and clear. Over.
Come in. What's going on?
Blake's Mr. Church is back on the air. I've been ordered to get you away from here.
Where?
Top secret. We'll leave in half an hour.
Kendall. Didn't take him long to pick up my trail.
Inspector Kendall, London.
The police? Is there anything wrong?
A red-haired man with a beard came here yesterday evening, didn't he?
Certainly. A guest at my bed and breakfast. He just left.
Yes. I'd like to look at his room, if I may.
He only left a few minutes ago. I haven't even had time to change the bed yet.
Where was he heading, do you know?
I've no idea. He wasn't very chatty. I wish you luck. I'm sorry I couldn't help.
Well, well. Is this what you're looking for, Professor? I finally collared you, Professor, and I'm not going to let you go.
Get in! Hurry!
Thank you.
Don't mention it, but we're not out of the woods yet, by any means.
Wasn't that Miss Campbell?
It certainly was.
Who was that?
Faster, blast you, or they're going to lose us! Attention, general alert. Set up roadblocks throughout the area.
Come along. And take off your clothes.
Pardon?
Perfect. You look perfect. Good luck, Professor.
Thank you, ma'am.
You finally picked them up.
Yes, sir. At a roadblock, north of York.
Well done. But who's this bloke?
His name is Philip Mortimer. So he says.
It was a joke, Inspector.
A joke, you say?
In poor taste, perhaps, but a joke nevertheless.
You, Miss Campbell, I shall teach you to make jokes.
I've done my bit. He'll take over now. Bye.
Good evening, Professor.
Good evening. May I know your name?
It's of no importance. We have 400 miles ahead of us.
It's a disgrace. Do you hear, Colonel? A disgrace. First, Blake, supposedly your best agent, disappears. Next, his assistant, and then Mortimer. And you can't find any of them. I give you 2 days, Cartwright. Clean up this mess in 48 hours or resign.
That was the Home Secretary's secretary, wasn't it?
Sir Harold Smith in person. If I can't clean up this Blake affair within 48 hours, he'll demand I resign.
He threatened to fire you?
No. I'm threatening to fire you, Candle, if you don't get to the bottom of this.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Professor, end of the line.
What? What? This looks like the Highlands.
That's right. Climb the ridge to the standing stones, and over the crest there you'll find your contact.
Who is it?
I've no idea. Goodbye, Professor. I'm happy to have met you.
Goodbye. Here I am. Sorry to disturb you, sir. They told me to come over the ridge. And, are you my contact? Blake, you ruddy clown. I'm delighted to see you.
It's mutual, old chap. After you. Care for some coffee?
Black horse to blue parrot. Red buffalo is safely home.
Church is telling Virginia you made it.
What teamwork. Bravo, Francis.
Red Buffalo, this is the original Dream Team. May I introduce Church?
How do you do?
Delighted.
He helped shepherd you here.
And very well, too. Unnerving at times, but highly efficient. I'd like to point out, though, that I'm missing my physics seminar at Ardmure. It began yesterday. What's so funny?
Finish your coffee. I have a surprise for you.
I'll brace myself.
I have something to show you. You'll be interested.
Let's go.
Take these, Philip. Have a look.
That's Ardmere Castle.
Right. You were expected there the day before yesterday, but you're better off here.
What do you mean, Francis?
Ulrich's there, and he's up to something.
Ulrich? Him again?
Yes, Ulrich. Everywhere we turn, there he is. It's my belief those 4 innocent physicists are in serious danger.
Good morning. I hope you slept well.
Sir Deloraine, I think I speak for all of us when I say yes. We are all perfectly delighted.
There's only one fly in the ointment. That renegade Mortimer isn't here.
Unfortunately, he can't come. I just heard it on the radio. The police are after Professor Mortimer. Apparently, he was mixed up in a spy network.
No! Philip? Philip, a spy?
That's ridiculous, man.
Impossible!
That fiend Ulrich is mounting a big operation. He told me so himself. But I have nothing more specific, where he'll strike or when.
Do you have a plan?
Not really, but I put an assault team on alert. They're ready to move. Their base isn't very far from here. Look out! Split up. It's our only chance.
Please don't shoot. I surrender. I surrender.
He's cornered. He was so scared he slipped and fell.
Now that's a dive. May he rest in pieces.
Get in, quickly. Well, Captain Blake, what a pleasant surprise.
Sir Harold Smith.
My dear chap, Lady Luck is on my side, it seems. Hands up, Captain.
But I don't understand, sir.
You must admit it's funny. Every police officer in the kingdom is watching for you, and you hitch a ride with me, secretary to the Home Secretary. But what were you doing on the road to Ardmere Castle?
Might ask you the same thing.
My dear fellow, what a silly question. Didn't you know? I own Ardmere Castle.
What's going on, Harold? Who is this?
Don't you recognize the infamous Captain Blake, wanted for treason and murder?
He's a pretty big fish, all right.
My stars, Ulrich's butler. That means they're all in this together. Smith, so you're the mole I've been after for so long, you traitor. You and Deloraine are hand in glove with that rascal Ulrich.
Very good, Captain. Very good indeed. I'll trade you your assistant's life for that pistol you're brandishing. I am quite serious.
I can see that. What happened to the physicists?
Shh. They're sleeping the sleep of the just. See for yourself. A two-way mirror. Take a look. We put an extra little something in their breakfast coffee this morning. When they come to, they'll be in a foreign country that's willing to pay a lot to buy physicists of their caliber.
You rogue. So that's your plan?
Certainly. Scientists are selling well these days, so I'm only sorry we're missing one.
Pardon?
Your friend Mortimer was scheduled to attend this seminar.
Yes.
But the silly man decided he'd rather die falling off a cliff.
What?
Oh, it doesn't matter much. You lose one scientist, you catch two secret agents. Lock them up until we're ready to leave.
This way, gentlemen.
I need some room to maneuver. A tunnel! By George. Oh. A cave, by heaven. Those are Pictish ciphers. This is a tomb which must date from at least 600 years before Christ. How absolutely fabulous. If I ever get out of here, I'll come back with a flashlight. Ah, lost thing.
I'm afraid we're done for, sir.
If it weren't for me, Mortimer would be alive. No one can bail us out of this mess.
Oh. And that was my last match. That must lead to the castle cellars.
Get the scientists aboard. Hurry!
What did he do to them? He must have drugged them.
Dump them in their staterooms. We leave in 15 minutes. Bring Blake and his sidekick last of all.
Huh?
Salutations, gentlemen.
Mortimer, you're alive. Splendid. Just in time to save our lives.
First things first, Francis. Give me a hand with the guard.
With any luck, they won't spot you. Run for it, then call in the SAS.
Right, Captain. Meanwhile, Blake and I will try to delay the submarine. We have 11 minutes maximum.
Let's check this out. Bingo!
What do you mean?
Exactly what we need.
Really?
Exactly 6 minutes from now. Whether I'm back or not, blow it all to Kingdom Come.
Got it.
Let that fool out of there. Blake and Church have escaped. Organize a search. General alert, now! You, check the grotto.
Blake doesn't matter.
As long as we have the scientists. That's what counts.
I want Blake. Do you not understand English? Find him!
2 minutes more.
Well, well. Very interesting.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7...
For a dead man, you're in very good shape. On your feet, Mortimer.
Blake!
Everybody freeze! Hang on, Captain! We made it! Church!
Till next time, gentlemen, I shall have my revenge.
That man is a rat.
May I give you a lift to London?
I just spent 24 hours in a truck, so personally...
You could always try a Rolls-Royce, Philip.
Spectacular turnaround in the Blake affair. Blake vindicated. He's a hero, not a traitor. Read all about it. The latest on the Blake affair.
Congratulations, Francis. You're making headlines.
In the latest news, physicist Philip Mortimer rescued 4 colleagues. He is also responsible for rescuing his friend, Captain Blake.
Even Stephen, Philip, we're both heroes. Mind you, we were fairly heroic.
And we're modest, too.